Hello and welcome to this channel about cryptocurrency education. Today I'd like to do a bit of chart analysis or trend analysis of the Cardano price, because as you can see here, there's been a lot of movement in the Cardano price, and at the moment we've been going sort of we're generally looking back on a longer term scale. We are seeing an increase. We are actually on an upward trend still. That's my view. And here most recently in July, we are obviously also on an upward trend, but we hit the $50-day moving average. As I said in one of my previous videos, I thought that would be a resistance, and it is. So we are on a decline now, and the question that now comes up is obviously, does this 50-day moving average actually press the price down to either this resistance level here, which is sort of the trend line on a longer term basis, or towards the moving average, the 200-day moving average, which is running down here. Now, very interesting observation here is that if you look at the Bitcoin price, which I don't have open now, but the Bitcoin price, actually the 50-day moving average is below the 200-day moving average, and that is because that death cross happened, as you probably have heard about it, a few weeks ago. And that always is the case if the 50-day moving average crosses the 200-day moving average, and the 50-day moving average is then below the 200-day moving average. But this has never happened on Cardano, at least not recently, which indicates, which is actually quite positive. So if the 50-day moving average remains above the 200-day moving average, it sort of indicates we're in an upward trend anyway, which is probably an indication for why, or this is because Cardano did not drop in the recent correction as much as Bitcoin. But to have a look at that further, let's take a look at some of the indicators. So the MACD indicator shows that very recently, which was on the 29th of or 28th of June, there's actually been a bullish crossover on the MACD. So the MACD shows a relationship of two moving averages, and we can see actually that we're sort of in an upward trend here, because if there has been a bullish crossover on the MACD, it indicates sort of, that there is space to the upside. On the relative strength index here, however, we can see that we are, I would say, on a downward trend from here. So we're actually on our way down. This sort of indicates that we are not going to see the long-lasting increase yet. So it has been going up here, but now actually since, I would say the middle of April, or actually when did that start? That was the all-time high. No, since the 11th of February here, we've actually been going down on the RSI, which is a trend indicator as well. So that sort of indicates that we are, still not over the line yet, I would say. So we can see that the RSI and the MACD actually are a bit contradictory here. Then we can see the on-balance volume, the OBV, and we can see some, this indicates us, how the volume is actually doing. And as you could see on the chart actually here, the volume isn't great, and I've been saying that for a few weeks now, even though there was a slight increase here, where we had this bottom formed here. The volume isn't great, and we're far away from seeing the volumes that we saw earlier this year or last year. So that is slightly concerning. It doesn't really show a really good development. We're actually on our way down here, which also means that while institutional investors are investing, we're just not seeing the volume. And if volume doesn't come with price action, it normally indicates that this is not a sustainable increase that we are currently seeing, not in a sustainable short-term trend. So while this long-term trend might still be intact, we might actually go down further. That indicates we might go down further towards this resistance line here, which is at around, I would say we might hit that somewhere at around 120, 117. That's especially as that will go up further in the next few days, and then that will probably meet here somewhere, which will then probably form a resistance level. Also here on the check-in Moneyflow, I think it has gone down. It seems to have stabilized now a little bit, but it's very neutral. We're going up a little bit, which might mean there is a little bit of buying pressure coming, but because we don't really see the volume at the moment, yeah, I think we will probably see a slight consolidation going down maybe towards the 120 mark. At least that is what the easy indicators are telling me now. I mean, you never know for sure. Bitcoin could do something completely different, and then suddenly that will either move ADA to the downside or the upside, but we can only assume what price action did and what we're doing now, what the trends are telling us, and the volumes are really very, very low. And that's one reason for that. I don't know what. I mean, I don't know if Grayscale have actually purchased yet, because I can't find it on the assets on their website. So they might have added it to their product, but I haven't actually purchased it, or they might purchase it in very small quantities. So we might see that going forward, the volume increase. So yeah, my personal prediction is that we probably will see a slight we go to the down here to the maybe the 120 mark or something. Okay, so hopefully that video was useful. If it was, then please smash the like button, and if you want to follow me on this crypto journey, then please subscribe to the channel. Thanks a lot for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye.